Hi everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back, and to everyone new, hello and welcome. So I did it. I got my entire collection to date all together on the bed up here. Most of them are in dress for Christmas, most. And this is a highly requested video. I get people asking all the time, or just suggesting you should show your whole collection. And I do. I try at least once a year to show the current babies that I have in my collection. So some of the babies, to those of you that have been with my channel for a few years, have, you'll recognize some, some of the babies will have been here from last year. Some have come and gone, some are new, etc. But I want to try to keep this video 15 minutes or under. and but just in case, grab your coffee, tea, snack, maybe a meal, and we'll get started introducing all of the babies. So this is my Reborn and silicone collection. Although I do have Ted back there. I didn't move him on the bed. But he was my very first Cabbage Patch doll ever. So that's Ted, and I do actually consider him part of my collection. I got him out pretty recently. So he's a doll. He's belongs. So I'm gonna start with my silicones. I only have two silicones in my collection. And really, I mean, Oscar here is my main squeeze, as you all know. So I'm gonna start with Oscar. Oscar is a full-bodied silicone baby boy. He is the Dwayne number 2 by Claire Taylor. He's been with me sometime after the holidays. It'll be coming up on a year, maybe in March, something like that. But Oscar is my love, my go-to baby, everything I wanted for that one perfect silicone in my collection. Love this baby. He has all of the desired features. He has a one-piece paw. He's got the wrinkly skin, the squishy tummy, the spine, the drinking wet, the armatures. He has everything but a skull. He's got just all the bells and whistles. And to those of you that know me, know that I do have a preference to, he's just goofies, to boys. And I do have a preference to ethnic babies. So Oscar is truly my dream baby. So my other silicone is Cece. You all haven't seen Cece in a while. And she is my micro preemie. So she was sculpted to be very realistic as to a 20, I believe it's 27 week gestation preemie. Cece is the prototype Serena sculpt by Christina Whiting or Whiting Dolls. Cece is also a one-piece paw with the skin that, I don't know if you can see her skin wrinkle. You certainly can see the wrinkles on her neck. I'm sorry, one piece paw. She has armatures in both the arms and legs. They work with ease. She doesn't have like a squishy tummy, but her silicone is extremely squishy. So like, the movement on this baby is just, oh my goodness. She doesn't have a spine or drinking wet, but she has an open mouth that takes a preemie and some small newborn passies and small like preemie nipples or small nipples for bottles. She totally takes a bottle, so like a, a fake bottle, obviously. So my finger fits right in her mouth. She's got a gorgeous mouth sculpted in there. She is just such a realistic sculpt. She's got tongue and she's got gums. Look at that in there. Isn't she amazing? Oh my gosh, she's my only bald baby in my collection. She doesn't have hair. She's a baldy, which I thought was just very appropriate for this age of baby. So anyway, those are my two silicones. And then we have Chibuzo over here, and he is a baby gorilla. So he is the Kiwi sculpt by Bountiful Baby, and he was reborn amazingly by my dear Sarah at Bottle Baby Reborns. Chibuzo is pretty new to my collection. He was actually lost. I mean, seriously lost in the mail. So we're just so thrilled that he finally did make it to me. He was my birthday present this year from my hubby and kids, and I just needed to have an animal in my collection, of course. So he's actually a reborn sculpt. So he is absolutely beautifully done, and he has poodle hair, if you could believe that. This is from Sarah's Poodle Bixby. She processes the hair and everything. So, really super, super unique little guy. And then we will move over, and I'm going to start in the back. We have Monty, who is the Liam sculpt by Bonnie Brown. He was reborn by Lily at Measy and Wen. I hope I'm getting her nursery name right, in Spain. And Liam is actually looking for a new mommy, because as many of you know, I do have a new Liam coming after the holidays that have been in the works for some time, that I'm having the chance to work with an artist that I'm super, super excited about. Not that I want to let him go, but I just don't have the space for two toddlers, space, the funds, anything like that. So, it'll be sad, but he is looking for his new mommy. But I kept him in here because there will be a Liam in my collection. So, I don't know. He's all dressed for Christmas because he's with us. And if he's with us through the holidays, I'm going to enjoy him. So that's Monty. And then, of course, we have Asya. Say hi, aunties. So many of you know Asya. Asya is the heart of my reborn collection. He has a very, very, very special place in my heart. Asya is the Sally sculpt by Bonnie Brown, and he was reborn by Kimberly's Cocoon. And as many of you know, she's one of my very favorite artists and very, very dear to me. And Asya is a very, very special baby to me that will always be here. He's a part of me. He belongs to me. I don't even consider him part of my doll collection as far as buying and selling. He is exempt. Little man has an exemption. He is here. So that's Asya. He's full of personality and character and a little bit of mischief, just like mommy. And he is so my boy. And then down here we have Asvaria. Asvaria is the Sky Sculpt by Marita Winters. She is also a Kimberly's Cocoon baby. Let me see if I can get her eyes. I am sorry, folks. It is raining today. So the lighting's not going to be great to capture painting and eyes and all of that, but this was the time to get this done. I had everybody up here, everybody changed, and that was it. So, but look at those soulful eyes on this baby. Is she not just absolutely, she's my Zen baby. I have her sitting up. She's more, of like a 0 to 3 month size baby, but to fit everybody on the bed, I couldn't necessarily pose everybody in a realistic position. And she's a baby that I've went back and forth with actually, because she was my second Kimberly's cocoon baby. So I still rather new to collecting and not really honed in on like the sculpts that I wanted and things like that. So I go back and forth on her because y'all know it's really hard for me to let go of a Kimberly's baby, and there's like sentimental value and stuff. If I would say if these dolls didn't cost so much, and I don't mean Kimberly's dolls, I just mean these dolls in general, there would be a lot more babies I probably would have kept and just been like banging up shelves left and right. But y'all know if you don't make your own dolls, it can you have to rotate in and out. So I've always kind of been, I've not always, but for, at least a year now, I've been on the fence. But nevertheless, I'm enjoying her. I love her. She is, like I said, she is totally like Zen. She's like a baby that is like calming and meditative to hold and all of that stuff. So then we will get to the precious little preemies, and that is really where my heart has been drawn to these days, is preemies. So we have over here, we have my little Nkeki. Now y'all know that Nkeki has also an extremely special place in my heart. Nkeki is the Maya sculpt by Priscilla Lopez, also a Kimberly's cocoon baby. She is, this baby has my heart in some kind of way. Since the moment I saw her, and since the moment she came home and I put her up into my arms, there was no going back. I love this baby some kind of wild. So next to her is Tumilo. Tumilo is the Denver Rose sculpt by Marita Winters. I have that right? Oh gosh, I'm going along so much. I'm getting artist jumbled here. Yeah, I believe this is the Marita's Winter sculpt. And I'll take his hat off. He's my painted hair baby in my collection. He's also a Kimberly's cocoon baby, and of course, as you all see, he's a preemie. He's a recent addition to my collection over the past few months, and oh my word, he melts my heart. This sculpt, the way Kimberly painted him, I left one hand out because the little mitts look so cute with this Christmas outfit, but he's just got the most expressive hands and feet. Just this entire sculpt is just, oh my goodness. So that's my little Tumilo. And of course, all of my Kimberly's babies are African babies. And I say African as opposed to ethnic or just AA, which AA painting would stand for African American if you're new to the hobby, because all of Kimberly's babies are created from her visions of babies from Africa, from I think in specific, from the time she lived in Ethiopia. It's a huge part of her heart. So each of her babies come home. All of her babies get a tiny wooden cross that is actually from Africa. So they each have a little piece of Africa around their neck. So yeah, all of her babies are my African babies. And then next is also Kimberly's cocoon. That's a cocoon babies here. And this scrumptious monker is AZ, aka Azariah, and he is the Azrael sculpt by Georgia Pagote. And again, he is a Kimberly's cocoon baby. Um, I don't even, I mean, do I need to say more? He is just the most scrumptious. Oh my goodness. And look at these eyes. He has just these truly soulful eyes. He is like this gentle, he's a big, I mean, he's not huge, but he's chunk, he's a chunk baby. And he truly is, I call him my gentle giant, because he just has such a gentle energy and aura about him. And yeah, I just love this baby. I love the sculpt. The sculpt, of course, definitely lends itself to African features. So I love that about him as well. So yeah, he's a very special baby in my collection. I mean, they're all special, of course, but you know, they and I think that they all have, like, I don't know, different reasons why they're special, which is just super fun. So then we get to Shay, and yes, this Christmas outfit did fit her. I thought it was going to be a little big, but since it is a dress, I was very happy with it. So this is Shay, and she is my Maisie sculpt by Andrea Arcello. And she is a sold out, long sold out, very hard to get at this point, limited edition sculpt. So that's exciting to have her in my collection, for that reason. And then, of course, for the very obvious reason of what an absolute flipping amazing baby she is. Look at those little teeth in there. She's got 2 little budding teeth in her mouth. And look at those. Her eyes are just smiling. I mean, her face is smiling, but her eyes are just smiling. I mean, you walk in the room and she is just the light that is on. I mean, she totally will brighten your day. Just brighten when you walk in the room. She is I can't imagine not having Shay here. I mean, we all, y'all know how it goes when we gotta do things and da-da-da-da-da, and as we move along, but at this point, feel that it would be that would be painful. And, especially that, I can't just have another Shay made. The sculpt is, really hard to get your hands on. And if you can, y'all know how it goes, that these, highly sought after rarer blank kits can go for a pretty penny, just the blank kit alone. So anywho, that is Shay, and I have no plans of Shay going anywhere anytime too soon either. Then we have Marley down here, and Marley is not a baby. She is a pixie girl. Marley is the Zodi sculpt by Marita Winters. And she is also done by Kimberly's Cocoon. She is, to me, a very beautiful and unique version of this sculpt. Such a precious face. She's beautifully painted, in a African skin tone, and which is unique. And then she has hair that has all different colors, blues, purple, yellow, green, white, So she has like a rainbow hair in like pastel colors. It reminds me of like cotton candy. And it looks pretty, it's very long and it looks pretty down or up. And look at those eyebrows. That's one of my favorite features on her. Look at all the colors Kimberly got in there that are in her hair, is in her eyebrows and also her lashes. And she has just kind of like an iridescent-y glow about her and on her lips, and really, really unique baby. And she is my official mascot here. And this is Amethyst, her little crocheted mouse that she came with. That's her little mouse. So then we are down to our last two. And of course, many of you know Stellen. Stellen has his little boom boom in the air because this was just the cutest little, pose here. Stellen is my Levi sculpt by Bonnie Brown. He is my intended to be forever Levi for my collection. He was painted by Pearl of Happiness Nursery in Australia. And I am Stellen's third mommy. When he came to me, I had him rerouted by Lazara Britta. With the hair, I just wanted a very sparse newborn rooting, and I was dying to have that, like, the brown with the blonde highlights, and felt that it accents his painting, his amazing painting, so beautifully. So that is Stellen. I know you can't see his face real good, but I feel like many of you have seen Stellen. I can lift him a little bit. And I just liked the pose. There he is. The pose, with the little pajamas, with the little dropsy. And of course, all of these babies you can see throughout my channel in videos. All of them have box openings. Most of them have details videos, usually following their box opening. So if you want a better look at any of these babies, more descriptions, if I left out any information, you can of course go back and look at their box openings and details video. So then we have Chase, and Chase is my newest addition. And, oh my gosh. I mean, the Chase and the Levi sculpt are just, I don't know, guys. I mean, the Levi sculpt is timeless, and I will admit that I just don't think that anything tops the Levi sculpt as far as Reborns. In a certain way, because there's a lot of sculpts I really love, but, it's so hard. But, there's something extra special about the Levi. There's also something extra special about the Chase, in my opinion. Not everybody feels that way. A lot of people feel like Chase, maybe is a second to Levi, but not quite, or whatever. I love the Chase sculpt. There is just something so amazingly realistic about the Chase sculpt. The level of realism and just the face. I don't know, the whole sculpt. I just love Chase. And this little guy's name is Noble. He just joined my nursery fairly recently. There he is. His painting is gorgeous. His hair is gorgeous. Made some statements about his hair actually in a subsequent video that I actually need to retract on. I wasn't happy that it was getting, messed up in the back every time, when I would lay him down. I felt like his hair was a hot mess, and, I'm just, I guess, used to something different, and I don't know. But I recently, because I had a hat on him, I discovered that when I do his hair and I let it dry wet to how I styled it, it's just like silky smooth and like much, much better and stays, much closer to where I want it. It does still muss in the back a bit, but most hair does. So I'm much more happy about it now that I figured out how to manage it, because this is baby locks hair, and that's a really, I had at least one baby with that I knew that had baby locks hair, that the hair was beautiful. So like I couldn't understand. I just thought it was just, the way that it was rooted, perhaps too thick in the back. I didn't know, but you live, you learn. So I may not, I likely won't, I was talking about having him rerouted because I just loved his painting so much. And if, I plan to keep him like I am stellen, I wanted to have like exactly what I wanted. But I think that I'm just gonna leave him. I just, because I love the style and I love the color, and now that I feel like I can manage it a little better, it's kind of silly to change it. And his artist is, because I got him secondhand, W uh WR Beautiful Reborns. I believe that's the name. WR Beautiful Reborn. She's on Instagram and she is in Europe. Yeah. Someone I'm trying to remember, guys. I'm sorry, because some of these babies were not bought directly from the artist, but it's WR Reborns is the name of his artist, and she puts out some gorgeous babies. You can look her up on Instagram. Definitely gorgeous, gorgeous babies. So I definitely didn't make it in under 15 minutes. There was just no way. I tried not to babble. I kind of just went through the babies. I hope I did okay. Darn, another half-hour video. I was really trying for you guys, but all right. I'm going to make another video, like, some sort of short feeding video or something tomorrow. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing my entire collection together to date. As I said, it does tend to fluctuate. I am a collector that kind of rotates. But lately I've been slowing down, and I've definitely been honing in on babies to keep, to keep for a long time. I got stuff going on in life. I'm kind of exhausted from babies coming in and out, and I'm looking forward to the babies that I'm settling down with, and I like to grow that sentimental attachment as well. So anyway, that's the direction I'm leaning. I definitely leaning in towards preemies and small newborn babies. And then of course I do want to have one toddler. And I'm happy with Miss Shay. And of course we have my silicone, my main man over here, Oscar. And I hate to break it to y'all in this video, but I may be letting CC go like quickly, like now, like before the holidays. I may need to, as you all know about my husband's accident, and I may actually need to. And she's a silicone, so she's a chunk there that our family, could really use right now. So, keep an eye out for her. Would make a for sale video, I guess, or at least start by posting on my Instagram. And I am not 100% sure that I want to go through with it, to be honest with you all, but I am thinking about it. So, yeah. Anyway, all right, everyone. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you receive invites to my live streams and so that you never miss when I next upload a video. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for seeing my whole collection. Till next time, God bless.